Welcome to the Conversations on Content. Are you struggling to get people to stick around and keep coming back to see what you're doing on your content? Are you struggling as a content creator to make yourself known and to keep people coming back for more? I understand. I've been there myself. I've struggled myself with keeping an audience and keeping people coming back time and time again, but it's okay. It's something we all go through as content creators. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 huge reputation killers that I've seen myself. I've been creating content since 2008 online, and I've done it in different niches. I've just recently been getting into helping people as a content creator. But one of the things that I've found is that there's 5 key reasons why people create uh, there are 5 key ways that people destroy their reputation before they even begin, and I want to dive into those today. If anybody happens to join me on the live chat, we will go ahead and have a conversation about those after I go through these and discuss them. And if not, we'll just record this and put it out there and call it a day. All right. So, number one, the first killer of your content is faking it till you make it. Now, we've heard this so many times, and I hear it all the freaking time. Just fake it till you make it. Just fake it till you make it. And that's something that's absolutely destroying so many people's reputation. Being fake and trying to fake a level of knowledge or expertise just comes off badly every single time. So, what you want to do instead is we want to start moving forward. We want to be authentic, be real, be raw. One of the things that I've always done with every channel I've ever done, every website I've ever built, every podcast I've ever run, I just shared my journey into it. If you're going into niches that is something you're passionate about and that you're involved in, just show up and be authentic and share your experiences. One, I've connected with people on such a deep level because I've been able to share who I am and where I'm at in my journey. But also, I've made so many friends. I've made so many connections. I've been able to help people. I've been able to get help from people. Sometimes when I show up and I'm not trying to be an expert and I'm just saying, hey, this is something I'm dealing with, and this is something I'm fighting and struggling with myself, other people see that and they reach out and help me. That's what we all want. That's a easy way to really get people engaged, but you have to be authentic and be real. Be willing to be vulnerable. I've been getting up on Clubhouse lately. I know for those of y'all that have been around for a while, that were there when Clubhouse first started, you're like, hey, Clubhouse is full of fakes. There are some good people there and there's some good channels there. You just have to dig really deep to find them. Me being Scorpio ish, I tend to dig deep into everything, including new websites that I check out. But I love Clubhouse. It's great because I'm able to connect with people at a level that I really can't hear on YouTube because I can't call everybody up on the screen. I can't get everybody up on the panel and talk to them one on one like I can in Clubhouse. Yeah, it's audio only, and that's sometimes helpful, especially when you have trouble with eye contact with the camera, like I do. But you know what? It's something that I can get in there and I can get engaged and I can talk to people. I've gotten into some really deep conversations with people in the Serenity Journey Club. And we've been able to then create videos for my YouTube channel based on questions people were asking me on Clubhouse. So it's a great way to interact with people, to really get in touch with people. But you have to be really authentic and be real. I've been sharing some of my stories. I've been sharing some of my struggles. I've been sharing some of the struggles I'm currently going through in those clubs. And that authenticity and that realness has helped me connect with people on such a deep level that it's helping me to become better as a content creator. So stop trying to fake it till you make it. The second one is over marketing products. Hey, I'm running my content as a business and I make no shame about that. But some people take it way too far. All they're ever doing is pushing products, push products, and they're salesy in how they do it. This is about building relationships, content, whether you're doing a blog, if you're doing a podcast, if you're doing videos here on YouTube, especially live streaming like I am right now. It's about the relationships that you're building. It's not about trying to make a sale. Now, making a sale is important in the right place and in the right way. We do that, but that's not why we're here. You have to think about that sale as a product of getting that relationship to the right place. And not everybody that comes to my channel is gonna ever buy anything from me, and I'm okay with that. I want to help people. I'm here to serve the community, and if offering them a product helps serve the community, then I will not hesitate to do it and take the commission for doing so. But I see some people that all their content is just pushing products on people. And sometimes they're even pushing conflicting products. So this week they're creating this tool that does this and it's absolutely the best tool for doing this. And then next week they're picking a different tool that does the exact same thing as last week's tool, but this tool is the best tool for doing that. And it just lends a level of, again, it goes back to the first one, inauthenticity in what you're doing. Hello, I see somebody's in the chat. Say hello. Um, I can see that there's somebody watching me right now. So say hello in the chat if you want to. We are talking about 5 killers of your reputation as a content creator. And these are all things that some of these are mistakes I've made myself. Some of them I just see other people making all the time. So overall marketing. Number 3, and it goes with the first 2 again. These are all really interrelated. Number 3 is inconsistency, but more not so much in inconsistency in your posting schedule, although I think that that can be important in a certain degree and depending on what kind of content you're doing and how you're doing it, but inconsistency in your message. Do you have a clear and consistent message in your content, or are you always kind of wishy-washy? Now, it's okay to change an opinion or change an idea and explain that in your content. We're all growing. I'm learning new things all the time. So ideas and beliefs of how things work now are not the same as they were even 6 months ago, 8 months ago. There's things that have shifted in my philosophy about content. There's things that have shifted in my philosophy about life, and that's okay as long as we understand that. But we don't want to be wishy-washy where we're constantly never having a consistent message. We want to have a consistent branding, consistent message. Most of the strategies that I teach in content are the exact same strategies I was teaching in 2008, 2009, 2010. The tactics have changed because the technology's changed, but the strategic approach and the relationship building is exactly the same. It's how I built my storage scavenger channel within a matter of months. It's how I built my other channels in a matter of months. It's how I built my Embracing Your Life Today podcast, which I had 10 years ago, to over 5,000 subscribers. It's all about consistency in your message. And what I did on Embracing Your Life Today, which is a program that I did 10 years ago, I deleted everything. And I've talked about that in some of my other videos. I deleted everything I had with that, but it's the exact same message mostly that I'm teaching with my Serenity Journey. Now, there's some differences because my understanding of it has changed. My philosophy around it has changed. So there's some differences and some ways where I'm presenting it in a different way, but the philosophy, the core structure of what I'm teaching is exactly the same because there's a consistency in the message, because it's a consistency in my beliefs and in how I understand things to work. So we want to be consistent in our messaging because that inconsistency can destroy your reputation. Number 4, we see this all the time, and especially when networking with other people, we do like to ask for people to subscribe to our channel. If you're new here, if you're finding me for the first time, you can subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on all of our social circles. But it's an offer, it's available, and we do that call to action, but we're not begging for subscribers. I see some people that are all the time just begging, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. And then they go to other people's chats, they go to other people's live streams, and they're in the chat at other people's live streams begging for people to come subscribe to their channel. And even when they're going to channels, I see this all the time in the YouTube creator space. I see people going into Nick Nimmin and D Nimmin and all these other creators who don't even have their target audience begging their viewers for subscribers. We've got to stop begging for subscribers and begging for views. Subscribers and views are a natural product of creating good content. Start focusing on your skills as a content creator. If people aren't watching your videos, YouTube's serving them. If you don't believe me, you can go and check out my video on impressions, which is a video I did a few months ago. It's actually one of the most popular videos on my channel right now. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed through that video. It is absolutely important to understand, if you have impressions on your video, that means YouTube is showing it to people. If they're not clicking and watching, that's on you as the creator. That's because you didn't make the connection with the audience. And it's okay. I'm not trying to blame any people. I've got videos that have no views, that aren't getting that because I failed to make that connection with the audience. And it's okay to do that, but just accept responsibility for that and stop begging for people to watch your videos. If you create good content, if you get in front of the right audience and you create that value and you make that connection, it's going to happen. It just might take a little time. Hey, I've had videos that I put out that had like 10 to 15 views for the first 6 to 8 months. And then all of a sudden they're going up to hundreds of views. I've got one right now. When I first published it, it had 7 views on it. And right now it's at 250 views on my channel. So be mindful that over time, those videos are going to get served out. Over time, they're going to share it out. As the algorithm tweaks, it might show up somewhere else. I have a video right now that's not getting much traffic from YouTube, but it's getting a lot of external traffic because it's getting traffic from Google search, Yahoo search, Bing search, DuckDuckGo search. So it's showing up in the search engines, even though it's not showing up in YouTube very often. So we want to make sure that we realize that there's a lot of ways that you can get traffic to a video. It's not just about YouTube recommending your videos. So make sure that we stop begging for views, stop begging for subscribers, and just keep upping our skills at creating thumbnails, creating better titles, getting people engaged with that opening hook, trying to keep people coming back for more. That's going to help keep us going and keep people engaged. Number 5, stop creating the content that you want. Now, I'm one that's well known for saying that I create a lot of content that I want to create. I got a lot of different channels because I'm creating a lot of different content that I want to create. And sometimes that is why some of my channels struggle to grow, because I'm in too many different places at once and I'm a multi-passionate creator. But here's the thing. You want to build an audience, then you have to create content for the audience, not for yourself. If you're not creating content for your audience, that's going to destroy your reputation. Now, what do I mean by that? That means that we're creating videos that people want to see. Now, I look at it in a kind of a balanced way. I have videos that I create that are videos I want to create. I have videos that I create that are my passion and that are things that I enjoy creating. And sometimes they don't get very many views, and I don't care because they were videos I created because I wanted to create them. I think we need to do that to keep the passion alive. But we also got to create the content that the viewers want to see. If you watch a lot of these channels like D Nimmin, Nick Nimmin, Daniel Battelle, Brian G. Johnson, all these guys that do content creator videos, they have lots of videos on how to get more subscribers to your channel. And they all hate making those videos. The reason they make them is because that's what the audience wants to see. So we don't want to just load our channel with nothing but those. That's going to kill your passion. It's going to destroy your desire to show up and keep making videos. But we want to make content that the viewers want to see That's how you're going to grow. That's how more people are going to share your content. When you make those videos, that's the ones that are going to get the most engagement and get the most people sharing them and coming back for more. So we got to make content that the new viewers, that people that don't know who you are want to see. That's going to help build your reputation. That's going to help expand your audience. If you're not growing, you're dying. We can't just serve the audience we already have. It's great to serve the audience that we already have. In fact, I look at content in those three buckets. One, content that I want to create. Two, content that serves the audience I've already built. And three, content that serves people that don't know who I am. I have to create all three types of content in order to have a balanced channel. So when we do this, this is something that we're always thinking about and helping us to grow and expand our reach. So those are the 5 keys to creating content that's going to help expand your reach. There's nobody watching in the live chat. There's nobody to have a conversation with. So we're going to cut it off. Make sure you check out this video right here where I talked about impressions. We'll see you in that video and have a fantastic day. We'll see you in the next live stream. Love you.